Welcome to Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Rex.
Look, this is a label that's meant to go like this.
Oh, that doesn't happen.
They took a standardized bottle where everyone else would have done this.
You know why though?
And they did this because it fits better on the bar and
That's a thing.
back bar.
Yeah. So bartenders are. I don't know. I get why they do it.
Yeah.
But whenever they put something up there, often it's harder when they're busy to put it back at full width, which is what the labels are designed for, and they often put it in on the side.
Yeah.
So people sit down and they can't really see what's going on up there. So if you just lean into that, that's pretty good.
I will tell you something about this. We'll drink it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something about, I don't know if this is true of this
Straight
state.
bourbon whiskey.
I'll tell you something about another distillery that will make you annoyed.
Okay.
/ maybe sad.
Well, hold on. Really quick though, it says extra smooth, and then it has
A scorpion?
a rad scorpion.
Yeah.
And I think of all of the
It's so
creatures
weird.
in the animal kingdom,
Not smooth.
scorpions are not known for their smoothness.
No.
Yeah. Dibs on dolphin. Don't take my dolphin smooth. They will. They're friggin'.
This is black. This is a gift from Schappert.
Damn it! All right.
This is Black Mountain Straight Bourbon. This is Black Mountain Distillery
Yeah.
in Cave Creek, Arizona.
Okay.
Way north side of
Sure.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Right. Don't know anything else about it, but they do say that they made it all themselves.
Okay.
This is not sourced.
Okay. Yeah. 45%. Crafted in Cave Creek. Black Mountain Distillery.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It smells very classically bourbon on that nose.
Yeah, which is strange because I'm expecting some sort of Arizona impact.
Like it's some scorpion or
But
something.
we don't know how old it is.
So by Arizona impact, you mean the heat?
That density of shoving that spirit into the barrels. So
do
it could
they
be.
have big variations in temperature?
Well, it's desert, so yeah, you get back and forth, right? So
There's like,
it could be that it's young, but really got a lot of barrel impact up front.
Yeah, there's
And-
a oaky, creamy vanilla, and then the ethanol is kind of, it's a little bit
shiny?
Yeah, a little shiny, a little brittle.
So I was gonna say, if I was anticipating that this is really theirs and it is 100% Arizona, and it's no age statement, and this light, I would anticipate a youthful smelling spirit.
Okay.
Very grain and right, and then followed by a little tannin zing and a lot of vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla tannin and a high alcohol note.
So region aside, I put my nose in this, and I feel like I'm in very, very familiar territory.
Yeah.
That classic vanilla and that cream and that oakiness, and a little bit of a brittle quality to the ethanol.
45. It's softer than I would have thought. This is batch number 8.
Oh, it's scorpion smooth.
Now, Scorpion Smooth.
Really, scorpion smooth? Is this smooth? You ever touched a scorpion?
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
So when I first got to the academy,
Yeah. How did this become your story?
I'd grown up.
That happens.
Oh, you were about
just,
to touch
just
it?
get comfortable. You're hanging around Daniel.
I thought you were done.
He's full of stories. They're very interesting. We know. Go ahead.
I thought you were done.
Is that it? Just you ever touched a scorpion?
No.
Let me tell you
They're not
about the
smooth.
time I
Yeah.
touched all the scorpions in the world.
No, it's right outside this door.
Yeah.
I'd been here for a couple of months, and I was hanging out with students all the time. And every time we saw those baby scorpions, I was like, don't worry about it. It's just like a bee sting.
Okay.
And then on like the 3rd month here, it occurred to me, I haven't been stung by a scorpion since I was a kid.
Right.
I don't really remember what it's.
Did you get stung on purpose?
So there was one sitting by my chair, and it was me and like Jess Sexton and a couple of the people. And I just went like this, beep, and bumped it with my elbow. And he
Right.
tagged me like right there.
Yeah.
And I went, yeah, it's about a bee sting.
Yeah.
And then we kept drinking. And about 30 minutes later, it was gone.
Some men just want to watch the world burn. There is a fruitiness that shows up a little bit after you get it in you.
In the cherry direction.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
yeah,
is pretty classic.
It is. Yeah, we're not coloring outside the lines here at all.
But that's great, because often in craft, you get all these weird outlier notes that are like, you go into bourbon looking for something and none of it's there,
Yeah.
or it's overshadowed by all these secondary things. These
And
guys are going straightforward, kind of classic.
A little bit of a tea and a granola shows up on the nose after you
I'm trying to remember if this is the
get some
one
sips.
that I wrote my notes down on, but
Yeah, it's just a perfectly nice, very comfortable, familiar, easy
it
sipping
is.
bourbon.
if I'm not mistaken,
What would I was? Go ahead.
well, there's This is the thing that's going to make you a little bummed.
Yeah,
I
was
discovered
gonna
this.
ask, what would make me a little annoyed?
Yeah, I just discovered this. It's not just these guys, but it looks like it is. So they took a video or photos for their website, and it's like, this is a tavern and distillery.
Okay.
And God, I really feel like I need to look this up because I didn't write it down, but that's what's floating in my head.
A tavern and distillery.
Yeah, and what if I'm wrong?
But anyways,
With my
I was going to
video
say,
sheet.
as he looks this up, they feel like they're really dry and almost like dried leaves, just kind of crispy, crunchy with their little legs. It feels like you got a handful of twigs, and like little tiny twigs and dried leaf, and it's, ugh.
Okay, I was right. Now, Black Mountain Tavern and Distillery, when you go to their website, the first thing you see is their food menu.
Oh, nice.
Not their whiskey.
Well, okay.
And then...
I love, dude, but like pairing whiskey with
Yeah,
food,
no, it's great.
I love it, yeah.
But I also make vodka and stuff like that. But then there was a shot of their back bar
Yes.
at their tavern. And notice what else you see?
What do I see?
All these other alcohols. And I looked it up. It
Do they have
turns
different
out...
laws?
Yes.
Son of all of the bitches.
Yes, it turns out...
Mother.
See, I told you.
What the hell?
The same thing of our friend Brandon McCraney in North Carolina.
You know what we love about Texas?
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah. Unless you're a business owner. Brandon McCraney in North Carolina, same thing. He started a distillery, the Old Raleigh Whiskey Company.
That is
He can sell like a normal bar.
bullshit.
He has a full bar.
Such bullshit.
He just adds his whiskey to the bar.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Right.
So he just opened a bar, and that's what's funding a lot of the growth while he builds. And it looks like that's also true in Arizona. So you want to move to Phoenix?
So here's the thing. Not Scottsdale. It's not my scene. Phoenix is cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Why not Scottsdale? It's a little too posh.
It's kind of pantsuity.
It is very pantsuity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the pantsuits don't get
Yeah,
along.
and lots of like tennis visors,
Pantsuits don't like me, and
khaki shorts.
I don't like pantsuits. There's an understanding.
We have an understanding, me and pantsuits.
Right. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm sure there's a couple of lovely people in Scottsdale. A couple. But, again, it's the sootiness of the pants, really. All right.
That's funny. Classic bourbon with a lighter ethanol zing.
Right.
And the tannin is pretty mild, which is surprising for an Arizona whiskey.
Yeah.
Right
So,
down home plate.
We've been saying classic over and over. So while I read the question, you can go ahead and pull out another classic bourbon we can compare to that people have tried, so they can have a reference point to know exactly how this lands.
Yeah, I'm just going to get Jim Beam.
That's how you force the hand. Wait for the light to come on, and then you ambush them. Right there. Fred Alonso, it pains me to open up like this, but sometimes I feel alone. There is this hollow feeling that I can't ignore. Oftentimes it happens when staring at the empty bottom of a Glencairn glass. I question myself. I question the choices that bring me to this feeling, and I question why I feel this way. Honestly, I think that I'm the only person that doesn't like Buffalo Trace. It's very funny.
It's very elaborate.
Here's, I'm halfway through this. I was like, oh shit, this better be funny.
Yeah.
Because
I wouldn't have put it in there otherwise.
Because if it was a cry for help,
Yeah.
I started that wildly inappropriately. I like Buffalo Trace. You like Buffalo Trace. I think there is I don't even know if they're a vocal minority, but there's a minority of people that just don't get it, which is fine. More for me.
All right. Jim Beam.
Okay.
Comparatively, I really like this one a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
This one's way more herbal, hot.
Honey and peanuts on this.
Yeah, and a lot of green herbs.
And this is more of like a sweet tea vibe.
Brown sugar.
The comparative A/B tasting. I love it so much. Oh, that's my love it voice. I love it so much.
I love it. Yeah, so a significant improvement from my preferences in bourbon over Jim Beam.
More brown sugar in the Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Also, it feels more watery and thin. I'm assuming this is going to be a 40%.
Yeah, but
it is.
it's not that far off.
I
A
know
lot of
this is
cinnamon.
This is only 5% more. Oh yeah, but between the two, this the Scorpion Smooth one.
It's solid. They both have a kind of cinnamony zing to them.
This is more of a creamy vanilla. More of that sweetened tea. I dig. I dig though. That was good.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comments say, Daniel, thank you. That was solid. More of that.
My liver says, no, God. man. You picked the wrong career. You should have been a yoga instructor.
You and I both had blood work done within the last year.
Yeah, we're like disproportionately healthy.
Well, I mean, my liver's great.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine. But that was kind of a question.
Yeah, no, I got it checked specifically for that.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, you like in like high 20s, early 30s age numbers.
I forget what age mine was, but it was like, oh, you're great. You're super good. Gary Lowe, having tried and decided that I hate the taste of Scotch, will a rye whiskey turn me off too? Don't really have a lot of commonality, no.
I don't think so. I think if you like a high rye bourbon, like get like a Basil Hayden, right? If you like the spiciness of a high rye bourbon, then definitely tiptoe into rye.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. Very familiar, easy sipping, classic kind of flavors here. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.